Hey guys, Andrew Brown with IA Baseball here, just having wrapped up the 2025 edition of the annual Iowa High School Baseball Coaches Clinic. A mouthful, but still a lot of fun. And boy, did we have a lot of great fun there. We spanned baseball all across the ages, from high school to the professional ranks. And man, were there a lot of good conversations. Conversations from guys who have been across the globe talking baseball and talking a universal language no matter where they go. And again, we've got the chance to talk to high school coaches that make this state great, of course, college coaches, and at the major league ranks. We got the chance to span it all, and we want to share that with you. A lot of great conversations there. And man, it is just a great time in general. Not only does it mean we're still talking baseball in the middle of winter, but it also means we get to talk with coaches outside of the dugout. Kind of pick their brain a little bit, get just to know them more, because they are far more than just coaches. They're people, and they're in your community. And so we love to just talk about a whole lot with them, even outside of baseball, even though we're surrounded by baseball. It's a fun time, great atmosphere, and we want to go ahead first off and thank Lee Toole, Coach Card, and everybody associated with the Coaches Association, because they put on an absolute thriller again. Very fun. It was a great time. We always have a fantastic time with them. So really want to again, thanks everybody at the Coach Association and the Umpires Association. They were there, and I got to talk to some very, very cool people about that and what they do, and just everything behind what umpires do, and just the great people that they are. And by the way, we can't have this sport that we love without umpires. So please thank the umpires you have. Don't give them a whole lot of crap. Don't give them crap at all. They do a great job, and just thank them for what they do. For right now, ladies and gentlemen, again, we want to share all the great conversations we have had. And man, it has ranged all over. And we want to start here locally, and we've got a lot more to get to. But first and foremost, what I want to do is remind you that you could win a Greenlight Victus bat signed by the one and only Mitch Keller and the one and only Tyler Cropley. We've got, yes, two fantastic ballers who have had their signature on the bat, and it could be yours. And again, all you need to do, just a few things. Make sure, one, that you contact us. Now, you can contact us pretty much however you can get there. We're opening it up to everybody. You can do Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or hit us up, iabaseball1@gmail.com. That's all you need to do, is make sure to reach out and contact us in those facets. But what you have to do is you have to give us a secret word. That secret word is Greenlight. That's right. Message us Greenlight, and make sure you leave your contact information. And why do I ask that we leave contact? I'm not asking to get you on an email chain. No, not at all. What I'm doing is we're going to spin the wheel. That's right. 3 separate times I'll be spinning that digital wheel, and if it lands on your name, voila, you are the winner of our Victus pencil bat signed by Tyler Cropley and Mitch Keller. And the great thing is, we'll just ship it right to you. That's a fantastic part. You don't need to worry about it. Just get signed up. You could win, and it's sent right to you. Easy as that. Again, message us Greenlight wherever you can contact us, including iabaseball1@gmail.com right there. So make sure to message us. For right now, we continue to roll right along, and man, we have a great conversation in store. We're going to take a look at a little bit of the new facility for Sioux City East. The batting and pitching facility located right next to the field. Perfect position, perfect location. Everything is great about it. A lot went into it, and we get the chance to talk about how that came to be, what's it like, and really about the Sioux City East Black Raiders with the one and only, and I truly mean one and only, head coach Trevor Miller. So take a listen and enjoy, and hey, get signed up today. He has a 1-1 count. That one's struck high. Left side. That one's going. That's out of here off the ropes. You have got to be kidding me. Fireworks.
never know how it's going to play out. And so we started playing and we started winning, and we were like, well, hold on a second, maybe we got something going on. And then we lost a few that hurt really bad. And you know, and all of a sudden we're in this conference race, which was exciting and that's fun. And then, you get to postseason, and the goal is let's play our best baseball. And we thought we were set up kind of ready for that. And so we hosted West Des Moines Valley, and they came in and we played a really close one with them. And they're a very solid squad, and we got some great players, and they're well coached. And you know, we played it was a very fun playoff atmosphere game. At home was incredible, and then we win and we advance, and so then we host Ankeny, and man, our guys were just so ready for that game, and they're so excited.
It seemed like it.
And we just were ready, you know, out of the chutes. And, you know, Jack Steeler, incredible player. He opens the game up with a home run.
I mean, couldn't ask for anything more.
I mean, what better statement is that? Like, we're here. We're ready to play. And
we are doing it.
Yeah, so obviously we played well in that game. And then we were just excited to go have the opportunity to play in a sub-state final. And, you know, unfortunately we got paired with a really, really outstanding Dallas Center Grimes team. Yeah. Again, just great players, top to bottom, well coached, the top-notch program, honestly, and it was cool to go, you know, play in that atmosphere, and you know, their town rallied behind them, which, you know, was cool for, you know, from that standpoint. Obviously, we didn't like it because they had a lot of fans, but it was another cool atmosphere, and so you know, again, reflecting and looking back on it, great season. We loved that. You know, that's where we ended. Obviously, we would have liked to win, but then being young and knowing we got everybody coming back, very exciting, you know, feeling going into the off season and everything building right now as we get going.
Yeah, and man, a lot to like for a lot of guys that you talked about before and last year that really made an impact. Will have again an impact here again, and you know, every year you kind of ebb and flow with guys that get to graduation, you know, all that stuff here. But man, I sure do like the crop you have coming back here, Coach, and it really is exciting to see that, especially since a lot of these guys got the taste of, hey, what's it like to be at one of the highest levels here, you know, making a sub-state final.
Yeah, for sure. And you know, we actually had a handful of guys last year that were returners. They, you know, had played young, and it was nice to kind of see them take on a little bit of a veteran role, and then we had some younger kids that they got their first taste of it, and so you know, they got the bright lights turned on in the postseason, and you know, they went with it and they did well, and we competed, and that's all we ask. We just ask our guys to go out there and just lay it on the line and just, you know, let's see what happens and where we end up at the end of this game.
Yeah, and again, for the majority of those games, ended up on the right side, certainly. And again, what a postseason run it was here. But it's not just the postseason run that really is exciting to talk about here, Coach. And beyond that, you have a new facility right next to the field that's been years in the making now, and it's there, it's done, and you've been there seemingly every night. It's really fun. But you got a new facility, got a new hitting facility, right next to it. Talk to me about, first off, just the facility itself, because there's a lot that goes into it. But, man, it seems state-of-the-art. Everything's ready. And, man, it seems like it's going to be a fun one to kick off the 2025 season.
Yeah, it is. It's we didn't really cut any corners with it. You know, we wanted to do it right. We wanted it to be, you know, not just functional, but also, you know, nice looking. It's got a lot of space, which is important with, you know, how many players we have in our program, and we'll have 4 full cage tunnels, and we have turf, and we have kind of an enclosed net, and so you can also move the curtains against the back wall, so you can open it up, you can hit ground balls, you can play catch, you can do a lot of things with it, and so it's also right on our, you know, right next to our field. And so,
it's perfect. I mean, you can't ask for anything better.
We're gonna have the most efficient practices on the face of the earth, so you know, we're gonna have guys everywhere. So it really, really exciting time right now. You know, everybody coming back, awesome facility that we're gonna start to get to use here in the next couple weeks, and you know, really, you know, hopefully just get after it and just work hard and see what happens in season.
Oh man, and it really is something too, because something like that is something that you pushed for, and really Sioux City East, everything seemed to back really well. I mean, a lot of people jumped on that, and so it was really, really cool to see. It didn't seem like a whole lot of hesitation when it came to this, and you know, it is a huge facility. There is a lot that goes into it, but man, it seemed like the school district said, yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah, we had a lot of support from the community as well, and lots of people donated their labor for stuff, or even donated a lot of product too. And so it was a really cool process to be a part of, because it's cool to watch your community come together and get something going like that. And we're so close to the end here, and my coaches and I, we spend a lot of time at night working on hanging nets and doing this and rolling out turf and doing all sorts of stuff and trying to get it ready for the players. And so it's been a really fun 2 years, sometimes stressful, and sometimes I'm sitting in meetings where they're asking me questions, and hey, well, what about this contract and this contract? And I'm like, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just a baseball coach. I don't know. We got to call my AD or something.
There you go. Hey, man of many talents, I guess. Having to be in that role. But it really is cool. Love the facility. And again, ladies and gentlemen, we'll put up here the video. I love the video you guys put out there, the progress video of that. And again, we'll have that up here for you to take a look at. But for right now, I should say, and now I want to go ahead and just take your thoughts on, one, a state tournament baseball heading to Sioux City. Yeah. What are your thoughts? Because for so long, and again, I grew up around the Sioux City area as well. Any state action was always travel. It was always a couple hours at least you had to travel. Yep. And that at least for 2025, it gets to be home. What does that feel like as a coach in the area to have this side of the state now represented state tournament wise?
Yeah. I mean, the first thing I'll say is, I kind of agree with probably the consensus of the state is generally your state tournaments should try to be centrally located. And I fully get that. I think a lot of people don't understand some of the facility, confinements that, and so anyways, because of that, we're able to get one state tournament, coming up in 2025. Yep. And we're excited just to bring great baseball to Sioux City. Like that'll be awesome. You're going to bring in 16 really, really good teams. And, and I think, Sioux City is a little bit of a baseball town, and Oregon enjoys baseball. And so I think you'll get a lot of fans there, and not necessarily there to support one specific school, but they'll just be there to watch great baseball. And I know a lot of people in our area are very excited about that opportunity. Even though it is only 1 year, we're still just happy to host it. And I'm excited to be a part of it in terms of helping out with whatever I can. I'm sure I'll probably work it in some capacity or help out or host teams at our field or our facility. We'll do whatever we can to kind of help make it a really nice product. So we're just really excited.
Well, hopefully you're playing in it. That's the thing. To be really cool, and I like to see that. And it's certainly the way that this team has been going, I would not put it past you guys certainly to make it there in front of the hometown crowd. That'd be good. And Lewis and Clark Park is a fun place to be. Yeah. You talk about it, the facility there, it already houses collegiate ball. It already houses American Association ball. Yep. I mean, why not? It's certainly a great place. And Andy Umpton had a great talk about it. And he said, this is the caliber of field that we would look for anywhere else. And certainly it's really cool to see that. Yep. Again, the facility's great, and it's meant for baseball.
Yeah, it's a nice playing surface. It's big. It's got tall walls, which is fun. It's got a big grandstand, so you can seat lots of fans, which is a good thing.
Oh yeah.
And then like you said, if I kind of told my players, I said, guys, what more motivation can we get to work our tails off here and try to get how cool it would be to play in a state tournament in your backyard with a hometown crowd. Would be incredible, but. We'll see. It's really tough to make the state tournament in Iowa high school because of the caliber of all the teams fighting for it. So we'll see where we end up.
Yeah. Hey, well, hopefully, fingers crossed, man. It'd be really cool. And it'd be really cool to see how that ends, because certainly for us coming up here in the 2025 season, we will have our preseason tour going around to different teams. And we really want to see this facility, one, in person, but we want to get back there. Last time we got the chance to broadcast the game, it was a heck of a game. Yeah. And so we want not only that, but more. And so it'd be really cool. Coach, we can't wait to be there and see all that take place and just to see the players and everything. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will be there live, loud, and proud with our preseason tour with these guys. And again, Sioux City East always puts on a great show here for sure. But and as we start to wrap up here, we're at the Coaches Clinic, and I got to ask a little bit on the Coaches Clinic here because we have quite the array. I mean, you've got a lot of guys here, big names.
Yep.
And so, again, every year it seems like we continue to get big names. But, man, Ryan Dupik's coming on up here shortly, and that's another big name here. But, man, there's a lot of guys. And so, Coach, from your standpoint, again, you make the trip here, but, man, it's well worth it with all the guys we have.
Oh, 100%. The lineup, I was able to be a part of the committee that kind of helps figure out the speaker lineup, and it's just a cool process to be a part of, and you almost can't choose who to go after because everybody's so good. And I know that, myself along with all the other guys on this committee, we're just very excited about the speaker lineup. We think it's going to be great, and we think coaches will be able to learn a lot of different things, and it's just a great variety along with great clientele and a ton of experience. So going to be a great weekend.
Yeah, absolutely, no doubt about that. Well, hey, Coach, thanks again for taking the time to join us here, man. I know I can't wait for the season start. I know that you can as well. But, man, I can't wait for that facility and beyond to see that. And, again, it's really cool how that came together, and I can't wait to see what 2025 will bring. But I want to say thanks again for taking the time.
Yeah, we appreciate the coverage, man. It's a great opportunity for the kids that you guys do this. So, really, really cool. Really appreciate you.
Well, hey, ladies and gentlemen, make sure to check us out. Our preseason tour includes Sioux City East. And until we see each other again, check out more great videos here from the Coaches Clinic. We'll see you later.